And the first card is depletion, and this is how you are feeling. You're feeling, as though everything has, not worked out at all. You can see these whales are beached and there's no water. So you are feeling quite a sense of lack going on over there. Maybe you've had to leave the situation behind. Maybe there's been an ending to a situation that was not serving you, and you've had to leave it behind, and you're very disappointed, very, very upset. You feel like you've been set adrift in a sense there. You've got the crone of transformation. This is, or transmutation. So this is about focusing again on yourself. So you've come out of the fire. It's almost like a phoenix rising from the ashes over there. And it's time for you to now, start focusing on yourself in order for you to get out of the situation. So whatever's happened, you can see, it's almost as though whatever the situation was so nasty and devastating. And you are now rising above that situation. So you've got the mother regeneration. So things are going to start moving on for you. You can see there's been a lot of fire there, and you have to, you've got to think yourself way out of the situation. There's a feather there that always implies thought needs to go into whatever is going on. And this is how you're going to allow yourself to rise from the ashes, really. So there's been some situation going on with you that you actually have to just abandon it now, or leave it behind completely and walk away. This is a new phase, a new chapter that you have to start. So you've got the great void over here, and this is the judgment card here. So this is about changing direction. You're being called upon to make a big decision to move in a different path, really, and it's called the great void. You are feeling that sense of loss in us. As far as your money goes, you have been focusing a lot on money. You've got moon there in Taurus, so money, it looks like money is coming in slowly. You can see there's a nice little jar full of money over there. So the coin is coming in, and you are needing to focus on it. You might be getting some kind of financial help, some kind of financial assistance. In this deck, it is about success. This card is a card of success, and with the moon in Taurus, this is a very, very good placement for that moon. So this is about whatever you think you will be able to attract to you. So finances are coming in. Whatever you have lost will start growing right now. Going into the future, you've got the Oracle card, which is the Virgo Hermit card. This is a need for you to refocus, and you are going off on your own. Whatever you're doing it by yourself. This is the last phase of the moon there. This is showing that all this drama that you've been going through has now come to an end. And you can see with that depletion card, everything is now finished and done. And you need to refocus and, plan ahead as well with that Hermit card. But this is also about spiritual growth that has come out of the situation. And you going it alone almost. You've got a 10 here, so this is the 10 of Cups. So the worst really is over. You can see that you've got Pisces, which is your sign, but this is now ended. And you now need to focus all your energy on yourself. And all the worst is over, really, with this card. You have finished off with people that are not serving you. You can almost see for both these cards. The 10 of Cups is about ending relationships, finishing off cycles with people. And even with this depletion card, they were a dead loss to you, really. And it's time for you to now move on. You got the Knight of Cups over there. So this is about possibly an offer coming in over there. But this is about even moving on. So you're going to get some kind of message that's going to help you to move or shift this energy. You can see this man's holding a brain in his hand. This message is almost like it's food for thought for you over there. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in as well. So, it looks like... you've gone through the 9 of Swords, a lot of anxiety. You're very stressed out about whatever is going on. You might be going through even some health issues over there. The Wheel of Fortune coming in over there to take you out of the situation, to move things ahead. And it might be that an offer comes in. Now, this could be a job offer that comes in. This could even be an offer for further study or moving on. But it looks like somebody's going to come and bring you a message, something that will help you start moving. It's going to put some energy back in your step over there. So you can see... there is that offer coming in for you. The Knight of Cups could even be about you taking control of that situation and starting to move forward, getting back your confidence as well. Now, what's going on around you? You've got the Ten of Hazards, which is the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So these are two ending cards. So the situation that you're going through is definitely coming to an end. This is an end of a difficult cycle, financial cycle. This could be a divorce that you have gone through, and it looks like it may have been a very, very nasty separation. With the Ten of Swords, you can see this man's holding a cleaver in his hand there. You're cutting out things, and as painful as it is, you're putting an end to it. Now, the Ten of Swords is also dealing with legal issues, legal endings to situations. Things did not work out. With that Ten of Swords, it didn't go in your favor. Things were not happy. It's not a happy ending. There's a lot of stress, a lot of strife. With that Ten of Hazards, this is also a financial ending in the situation. So you may have broken off. You could have ended an old job, and it's been a clean cut. You've had to just move on. So there's definitely a severing of ties from a financial point of view, and also a legal ending to a situation as well. So if this is about work, you may have lost your job, or you may have decided to just leave this situation and move on. And you've got the Two of Wands over here. So you have been thinking about moving on. This decision has been pending for a while over here. You are a bit dubious about what to do. It seems like you've made your decision. You've got the Page of Hazards over here. You have been waiting for news about a new job as well. You can see this little boy is chained to the mailbox, and maybe that's how you have been feeling. You've been sitting on tenterhooks just waiting for this news. Maybe you've been putting in application forms for a new job, and you have been waiting. You had to make this decision. This was clearly on your mind, and it seems like you have been putting out feelers, or you've been putting out applications, and you have been sitting and waiting for news to come in. It might well be that this news comes in that brings in heralds in this new phase in your life. So it's definitely you're ending an old job over here, or ending some kind of financial situation over there. You got the Page of Cups over there, so you are still sitting and waiting for news to come in with this Page of Cups. You want to make a brand new start, a fresh start at something there. The page is being starting something. You want to start a new project or start a new cycle, but you definitely want to move on. You might be even think of starting some further study or training as well, and you're waiting for news of that. Now, there's still a lot of competition in whatever you're applying for. Whatever you're dealing with at the moment, if you're deciding to end this particular job, it's because there's a lot of fighting and bickering and arguing going on. You're feeling a bit disempowered as well. You can see this man's feet are cut off, so maybe you can't really make a move quite quickly, but there's a lot of problems going on and people are fighting with you. On the other hand, if you're making applications for a new job, it might be very, very difficult because a lot of people are going for that same job. There's a lot of competition going on over there, so you got to stand up above the crowd over there. You've got the Justice card going on around you, so this is about weighing your options. Maybe that's what you're doing at this particular time, but also is that you could be dealing with some kind of legal issue as well, and maybe this is what's happened over here, because you've got the Ten of Swords there together with that Justice card, showing that there's some kind of legal ending to a situation, or you're going through some kind of legal crisis at this particular time. So you've got the Seven of Hazards. There's a lot of options that you're considering. You're looking and to see how you can invest. Now, this is also about putting in a lot of job applications. You're probably, put out a lot of application forms, putting out a lot of feelers, trying to communicate with a lot of people about finances, about money. You seem to be very, very good at what you do, or you are very, very well trained up. Whatever you're doing, you're an expert at it as well. It's something very, very technical. It could be something to do with media, social media, or media, or working on the internet. You're communicating with a lot of people over there. So your application forms seem to be going out on the internet, or, there's something that you're doing that's very, very technical. And you're deciding where you want to, invest your energy and time in. So you are looking into many, many options, many job options. And it seems like there's a lot of competition. It's a very stiff competition going on. So whatever you're trying to apply for, there's a lot of people vying for the same position. Now, on your mind, you've got the Strength card over here. So this is the need for you to focus. This is what you're trying to do. Shoot down the competition, really. So there's something that you need to find, put out something in your CV, or put out something that people will see you as being very unique in what you do. So it's how you present yourself that's going to be very, very important here. Now, going into the future, you've got the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So this is really good. Where you've got the tens, the two tens, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles over there, which is talking about endings of cycles. It looks like whatever you're applying for, you're going to be getting. Because you've got the Ace of Swords, and this is a brand new beginning at something. So this is some kind of new project, new endeavor that you will be doing over there. You can see that he's holding the bone in his hand, and this is about starting from the beginning again, but also whatever you're doing is going to be a brand new start. You're leaving people behind with that Ten of Cups, so you're ending old associations. So if you've been working with a group of people for a long time, it looks like that is coming to an end and you're moving on. Whatever that situation is that you left behind, there was a lot of drama over there. You can see this, everything's up in smoke over there, and this man's having to swim to safety. So, you know, this is almost like you had to get out of that situation, or it was going to bring you down with it. And you're now moving on. Wherever you go to now, you're going to be much happier. So you're leaving behind old associations, old friends, old emotional ties is what you're cutting, and you're going to be starting something brand new. Now, with this Ace of Swords, is about signing new contracts. You're being given that. So whatever you've been applying for, you are very skilled at what you're doing. Like I said, it could be something very, very technical that you're doing at this particular time, or you're very trained up in that, and you will be signing new contracts. You've got the Justice card as well as the Ace of Swords, so new contracts coming in over here, and ending of old contracts or old jobs. So whatever that was, there was a lot of conflict, there was a lot of problems wherever you worked. Financially, it has left you feeling very, very low financially as well, and now you're ending this old situation, and you're going to be moving on, starting something brand new. Maybe even relocating overseas as well, moving very far away from this old situation. So I'm going to be using, I'll just draw a card from the Think and Get Rich cards. I thought I'd do that. And the first card that has come, or two cards have fallen for you, Assert Yourself and the Offspring of Thought. So you've got to think yourself out of the situation and make sure that you are showing people that you are a force to be reckoned with the Assert Yourself card. It's very, very important. The world is filled with abundance of opportunity, which the dreamers of the past never knew. So, and the other one is both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. So if you think positively with the Offspring of Thought card, both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought, it is saying that positive thought is going to be attracting wealth. So if you water the positive thought, you can see money will grow. And the other one is awake, arise, and assert yourself. And don't be a dreamer, in other words. So you do need to assert yourself. You do need to show people that you're made of very, very tough stuff, and you need to start taking on a positive outlook in the situation. I'm going to draw some cards from the Wolfpack Tarot for the Oracle read. So the first card is the Prayer, a time to renew your faith and trust in a greater power. Know that your prayers will be answered with action and faith. Expect a miracle. Trust in the powers of prayer. So this is where you need to connect with the divine in order for you to bring in what you want. This is very, very important at this time of your life. There is an alpha female around you. This card represents a very powerful female that will be coming into your life within the next 12 months. This person could change your life. She could be a stockbroker, lawyer, doctor, real estate agent, or benefactor. She's not a lover. The interpretation, okay. This person that comes in, this alpha female, is going to be somebody that assists you and allows you to, she's going to be there to help you. Somebody comes in to give you that help. So the universe is sending in somebody to get you out of the situation, to give you guidance or help to get you out of the situation. And the last card is communication. So good news from a distance, communication about love or business. You are open to new options or new ideas. A line of communication is established between a friend or a loved one. So some news coming in for you, some communication coming in. You're going to get some answers with regards to a new job. It's good news that is coming in over here. So whatever you're going to be starting is going to be a positive news coming in for you that's going to allow you to make this brand new start with this Ace of Swords. Allow you to make this ending with this 10 of Cups. You can see this person's moved away from all the drama and is feeling very, very happy as well. They've got a lot more time as well to spend with family. So whatever Excuse me. So whatever is going on with you, it seems like this ending is going to be a good thing for you, and you're going to be able to start a brand new project. So good news coming in for you. There is somebody also coming in to give you some help, but make sure you are praying about the situation. Think positively and make very, very sure that people know your strength, because you are a very, very strong person. And you'll be able to get through the situation.